Welcome to Brewskis or Broskis, a part of Beer Brewed Food Incorporated. This is take 2 of the podcast because Marty's just fucked it all up. What we're talking about, we've got our hair and beard trim. I'm trying to fast forward this. Can't believe Peyton Royce and Billy Kay is being kicked out of WWE when they let people like Brian Brooks still job about. She's only good for a nip slip. And Lana, she weren't good looking, she'd be gone.
And that was all pretty much after the introduction.
Oh, I had a phone call off a man who was clearly his wife, a woman, putting her voice like, hello. And like, I knew clearly it was her. I was pissing me, sat laughing. It sounded a bit like a time when Marty cancelled a policy and they said it was a cause called. It turned out it was the son. Now I got the call later on of the door saying why we cancelled my policy. That's a pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty much about it. It's a good 10-minute
synopsis.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, before we got on Instagram, did you see Chiz with his promotion thing?
Uh-huh.
Did you see the guy Neil Greaves?
No.
I've seen you been eyeing that cleaning job up, mate, for a while now. I'm so happy you got the cleaning job there. Step in the right direction for you, mate. I was like, whoa, get in there.
Sit in there. You're done that one. Done in big style. Hey, cool. Well, I'm going to go load up Instagram again now. And hopefully get this sorted this time. Just let me disconnect this, shut this down. You still there?
Still here.
Okay, I'm going to go.
Put an Instasham on.
Right. I'm going to go live now.
Are you sure?
What is going on, guys? Thanks very much for tuning in to another episode of Brewskis with the Vauxies. My name's Marty, one half of Beer Brewed Food, as you already know. We are just waiting for Steve to join this video. Once he does, we'll get him in.
Just wait for Steve to join.
Yeah, for you guys as well. How is all doing today? Have you had a lovely week? Have you enjoyed it?
There, it's there.
One second, because it's still coming through here for some reason. I don't know what's happening here. I just need to shut you off on here because this is all coming through still. Speaker volume, get this turned down. There you go. Can you hear me? I don't know what's happening here. Just getting you in this request here, Steve. Oh, cameras fell. This week has been an.
I can, yes.
Pendant. Everybody's pendant.
Well, I can hear you now, mate. I'm now in. Do you know what? I say this every week. Why did I leave you in charge of all of this technology? You are an absolute fucking idiot.
I think you just enjoy it. I think you just like the laughter afterwards.
I've still got you on. I've still got you on the other one. I don't want to have to mute this. Can you hear me still?
I did. Honestly, I wouldn't mute, so I didn't know what was going on there.
Fucking hell.
I know, it was an absolute mare, that one, but yeah, well, it's working now, so it's all good. So now you're in. We can just crack on. But it's been not a bad little week, to be honest, there.
No, not really. Obviously, we have a bet on with there's me, my brother, my cousin, and Marty. We have a bet on every week. We pay a £5 each, and we'll like put a team on each. Marty's batting at 0 for 2 this week, and he's fucked both of the bets. He put on a team to score that we've never even heard of.
To be honest, they should have scored 3 or 4 goals that game, but they just didn't get any of them.
But that's it. Oh, they didn't like. And why did you pick Barrett to score against Barnsley? Yeah, well, mate.
They've both been flying high. They've both been scoring goals. So
Barrett's been shit.
Not in my mind, they hadn't.
Do you even check the form before you put? Mate, I'm surprised you didn't have Derby, both teams score no draw on that usual.
I think that's what I'm going for this week. I didn't care about the others. I'm gone.
You're not. You're gone for Man City over half a goal in the game.
I definitely am. I think 100% I am going for that one. Man City scored 1 goal in 90 minutes. That's what I'm going for.
No, just 1 goal in the game for Man City, and that's it.
Man City
want a 70, a big Daz bet, you know what I mean?
Man City's take 1 corner in 90 minutes. That's what I'm going for. we need them corners in.
No doubt they'll get like Paddy Power will be a stickler and they'll have 1 corner in the 92nd minute. Bet lost.
Oh no,
90.
You can imagine it, can't you? Like, it'd be absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I've had an absolute mare the past week of them 2 bets.
Well, on our bets you have, but on your own bet you're fucking flying high, mate.
I know.
Mate, don't worry, she doesn't watch these.
So,
I don't even know what you're worried about. You lass has got no intentions of ever watching the Brewskis or the Broskis.
nah, she hasn't. I don't think she ever watched it. I don't think she cares, to be honest.
She only ever likes a picture of you if she's involved in it.
I think we say the same thing all the time, don't we? She only ever watches them when she's involved in it.
Aye. Christina, I like this photo. I haven't even checked it, but I know he's out for breakfast somewhere.
We've got to be done. It's got to be done. Switch it comes out there. But yeah, it's decent, to be honest. Yeah, well, not just having any faith in us, but the fact that she only likes photos when she's involved in them. That's funny.
I just got to give a shout out to my brother Darren. I know we've tapped the mick out of him and God shout about him on this quite a lot because he's a fucking idiot. However, he came with trumps and got some Miller Genuine draft for us. Get in there.
Yes, got some of them too.
Forgot how good it was. I haven't had an MGD since America in 2019.
Oh. Shout out. Sorry?
What was she saying there?
Why are you slagging us off for?
It's not slagging off, it's the truth.
It's not slagging off, is it?
Right, let's get on with the beer review. We've got no guests this evening. I think everyone's sick of us.
I think so, yeah.
We haven't even got Chiz wanting to get on. That's how bad it is.
That's it. Yeah, we've got a couple.
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say we've got a couple of beers from Vauxies tonight. So we have a hazy shade of Sabro. And then we have Don't Hold Back. Got a couple of cans there. So get these in and see how they go from there as well.
And we've also got this we're drinking in it.
Yeah.
From McCall's, Sat.
McCall's, yeah, did. Just picked up as well when I was obviously at the shop, so I thought, why not? Looking forward to them. Which Vauxies do you want to go for first?
You bought them, so it's up to you.
We'll do Don't Hold Back.
Tell you what, let's finish this.
Finish that one first of all, then we'll do Don't Hold Back.
No, and I picked the wrong can up and all.
You picked the what, sorry?
Wrong can up.
Oh, brutal, unlucky. Chug. I don't know if I've ever told this story, right? But when we went to Alton Towers not last year, was it last year?
It was last year because it was a match day or something.
We went to Alton Towers and we stayed obviously in the hotel on the way when we were there, and it
was the worst bait you've ever had, wasn't it?
It was disgusting. The roller coaster cap in Alton Towers, we paid just shy of £100 for like the five of us. Absolutely disgusting it was, minging.
Weatherspoon's food.
100% Weatherspoons.
Bet you taste like the shit that you would go out the range.
And I've got a bottle of Budweiser.
Budweiser
thought was alright, to be honest, but food-wise was disgusting. But anyway, so tell me a story about Chugger there. So we went back to the hotel afterwards. We were just sitting in the bar. So I got a pint, Christina got a drink, and the kid got like a G2 or something like that. And we drank up, and Ollie had like probably half a bottle, 3/4 left of the bottle, and he chugged it. Well, he was starting to chug it, and he stopped and went, I'm going to chug this because they call me the chugger. And I was like, who called you the chugger? He went, you call us the chugger? I was like, no, we haven't. Well, Mum called you the chugger once. And Chrissy goes, I've never once called you the chugger. He goes, well, he did. So he chugged at me. And then we started, all right, chugger, let's go. And now he got berserk. If we call him the chugger, he starts to get himself upset and everything. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like,
he made the name up.
I was like, you're the one that wanted to be called the chugger? No one call you and then you're crying about it.
Oh, why not tell us that every time I can't say I'm calling the chugger now?
Yeah, it was so funny, man. Like they called me the chugger, and we were pissing ourselves laughing. We went, who called you the chugger? You, Steve? We're like, no, we didn't. That's where they come out with some absolute crackers, especially Ollie.
You can tell them that you were kids,
It's
idiots.
fantastic.
I see 4 more was a celebrity this week.
It was like yesterday, I think it was. So I was scrolling through CSE.
I know, mate. I saw you comment on it. I was like, that's shock, fearing and missing out.
No, what it is, right? So that photo there must have been at least a year old because she was still in primary school in that photo, but she's in comp now. So I was like, why are Sunderland University using photos?
Because they've got any photos for the last year.
I suppose
I've been
that as well.
down,
I was like, surely like, you've got to ask us for permission as well to use my daughter's photo. I was like, what? But yeah,
I don't know, mate.
I was scrolling through, right? And I scrolled past it, and something caught us. I like scrolled back. I was like, "Is that my daughter?" I was like, "I know her. I'm sure I do." So I clicked on it.
I hope you knew her.
I zoomed in. I tried to see her because on her eyebrow, she's got like a scar on her eyebrow, so it's got a little bit of an eyebrow missing. And I was like, "Has she got an Action Man scar on her?" I was like, "I can't see it." So I was like, "Maybe come downstairs." So she came down. I was like, "Is that you, Sean?" Yeah. I was like, "I thought it was." And then I was like, "I was 100% sure it was or not."
Was it fucking what about
school? Give it the biggest, give it the Conor McGregor walk she was.
Oh mate, I'll tell you what, right? Funny. Last week I was on my dinner now with Darren, that was over the Ben out the back garden, obviously. And Stuart Dallas had scored, and I walked into the little, I was like, because I got the tenner for it.
Class, man, that's Dallas was.
I mean, I'm not happy with me £1 this week when I got more salad than bastards.
Mine, I think, I can't remember what I got. I think I had.
Mate, you haven't got very good players.
Nah, I've got.
Have you? At least you got a striker, haven't you?
I have. I've got. My phone there. I don't know what I've got.
Darren hasn't even got a striker, does he?
I've got Souček for West Ham.
He might be all right for a goal.
He's in good form. And the only hope I've got really is Almiron from Newcastle, but I hope he doesn't score now.
I've got Robertson, Wijnaldum, Anderson, fullback for centre half for Fulham. It's Mo Salah and Robbie Fleck, midfielder, Sheffield United. So I've got no chance of them fucking 4 scoring, but Salah hat-trick will do.
£3 bet for free.
Mate, I couldn't believe it. Stuart Dallas, 92nd minute winner. I was like, oh, there's another free.
Unbelievable. That was worth an unbelievable Jeff moment.
Oh, it was, mate. A beauty it was.
It was a good goal. Both of them were good goals. So
the fucking best goals I've ever saw.
Always the best goals I've ever saw. Now, when you sent that photo in the group today with the heat map and the things, and it was in, I said, "Oh, it's Beale."
Yeah.
And I was literally looking through my memories on Facey like after that as well, and I set a status about that as well. I was like, unbelievable, 7 years ago, like mad.
Mate, it was on Unbelievable Jeff actually. It went one of the greatest goals you ever saw. If you know, you're a legend. Yeah. Not if you know you're a legend.
That's it. Like I seen, like you said, I was watching the game live, and I seen. I was like, unbelievable goal that as well. Like I said, it's one.
Bale back in them days was
unstoppable. Like nobody could play against him before. Like he used to become injury prone and hamstring snapping left, right, and centre.
Well, my guy's a bit like Gareth Bale batting his pomp on FIFA, like.
The FIFA Bale.
Well, actually, Al rang his messages the other day saying, "Well, my day 6 o'clock at night." I went, "Oh, I'm at work till 6:30." He's like, "Oh, we need a couple for football." I was like, "Oh, sorry, mate, I'm at work." Gone down, snap his little fucking fanny mates' legs.
Don't ask me, doesn't like playing against me.
No one does, mate.
Why? I'm a nice player. I'm a nice guy.
Fuck off, you're an ugly cunt.
Behave.
Right, I'm going to get into this.
Let's get it. So yeah, so obviously, just again, it's Vaux. It's a local brewery to us, which is obviously massive connections to Sunderland. Everything Vaux do, we seem to like. So hopefully this one goes down a treat again. Oh, I never put the Vaux glass. I just went for the standard Beebles glass. I couldn't. Well, not that I couldn't find it, I just didn't look for it.
I went for the Vaux glass because we're drinking Vauxies.
Yeah. Class. Brilliant. Well, I just went for the Beatles class because I never bothered looking for the Vaux one. But yeah. Can, as Don't Hold Back as it's called. Good bit.
It goes in line with everything else to do.
Mm-hmm. Very simple. Good can.
If you have a look, it's the same as that one, really, isn't it? It's
Vaux, I think Vauxies, when Vauxies do their cans, they're just always on it, aren't they? Like, it's very simple, but a really good can.
Good colour. It's good colouring. It's catchy eye colouring.
Yeah, come and pick me glass, isn't it? Come pick me cans. So.
Like if I walk past, I'll instantly think of, oh, highlighters at school.
Aye, definitely. Especially got them all together lined up.
Aye.
Definitely worth a drink. So what would you give it then for a can?
I'll give it 9.
I'll agree. I think we'll always give Vaux around about 9 for the cans. So yeah.
Right, so this is the drink itself. So Don't Hold Back is a soft, juicy IPA, literally dry hopped with Galaxy and Amarillo. If you think about it too much, you'll stumble, trip up, fall. You're on your face. Don't hold back. I'm guessing, is that like a kind of song?
I don't know.
And Vaux has been a beloved name in Sunderland since the earliest incarnation of C. Vaux and Son, which was founded by Cuthbert Vaux in 1837. We aim to continue the Vaux legacy by retaining a focus on making great beers and influencing our community in a positive way. So it contains hops, water, barley, wheat, oats, and yeast. And it is suitable for vegans, and it was brewed on... That can't be rated. Mine says 10/2021, or best before end.
Brewed in the future, and Vaux doing that well.
I thought when it was at McGronan.
It's a Simpsons drink.
Aye.
Well, that's it. Yeah.
So let's get this bad boy cracked.
Yeah, we love Vaux, so cheers Vaux for this. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, have you got them cans? Them bottles?
Yeah.
Check the date on them. Darren just said check the date on them bottles.
Oh, gonna be dating this to us. What will the date be?
Might be on the top.
No, I can't see it anyway. Oh, there. What the fuck does that say? Oh, June 21, mine says.
Oh, well, what are we? Ours has been done, I reckon.
I reckon he has as well. Mug.
He's like, check the dates on them bottles.
That's class. I'm so glad if he has.
He went and got them and all.
That's it. Let's have a pour this. Let's see how it goes. This is the best part of the show for me. That is absolute Bobby pristine. Oh yeah, yours is different. Yours is a pint.
I'd still better than yours.
It's in a pint glass. Doesn't even fill it.
Well, of course, done as a 440 dish.
Aye, that's what I'm saying. So, anyways, good drink. Cheers.
Cheers.
It's quite a powerful taste, that.
Mm-hmm. You can tell it's dry hopped as well.
Yeah. No, I think we're getting better with the beers from the start of it. Like, we were like, yeah, it tastes all right, that, but now we can say, yeah, you can tell there's a dry hop in there. Yeah, I think we're getting better tasting like the hops at the start to use them as well.
2 seconds, Davy boys and me barber. Cheers, boy.
Cheers for the trim.
I'm looking beautiful. Obviously, Marty looks like a bit of a rangin'.
Shooting a bastard.
But a mate, he's like, hey, Gans, me, Gans. Where's you a mate? I was like, hey, I'm not his carer. He's like, hey, he's fucking 10 minutes late.
Look,
I was like, you fucking look, he's only 10 minutes late.
He got it all cut in time for the next one coming in. That was all that was mattering.
That's why it looks like that. Mate, I turned round, I thought it was Zinedine Zidane sat in the chair opposite us.
Zuzu wish he was a football player like I was.
Oh, fuck Irish.
But yeah, what do you think of the beer?
It's alright.
It is alright.
It doesn't separate itself from other IPAs though.
No, it doesn't. I think it's a bit stronger. It's got a stronger taste to some of the IPAs that we've had in the past, but stronger doesn't necessarily mean better.
Mm-hmm. Well, Magpie slays in. Brett, take the 14th of May off work, mate. You'll love it.
That's all you need to know for now. 14th of May, take it off work. We'll fill you in later.
And what steak do you like?
That's all we need to know.
Message us privately, Brett. We'll explain.
Great. Love it. But
it's an alright drink. It doesn't really separate itself. However, with it being a 6%, it kind of that's got a taste of, let's say, a 4 or 5%, but it's a bit more powerful. So probably be able to drink it just as good as a 4 or 5%, but it probably knock you a little bit more. But it's for the strength it is. It doesn't taste the strength it is.
I think it tastes strong.
I wouldn't say it's a 6%.
No, I wouldn't say it's as strong as in a beer strong. I just think the taste of it is a strong taste.
Oh yeah, it's a powerful taste.
But yeah, volume wise, like it doesn't taste like you said, a strong percentage volume.
Yeah, I like it. It's good. I'm going to give it a solid 8.
I'd probably give it a 7. I wouldn't give it an 8. I'd go 7 on mine.
So we'll split the diff, 7.5.
Yeah, that's it. Gonna get it.
Paul, I reckon the Paul was at 9.5.
Yeah, I'd agree 9.5 as well. Gonna get the notes up so I can write these down, so I'm gonna forget them. Also get the notepad as well. Right, so what we said, can 9, 9.5, then what, 7, 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah,
taste.
that's it.
And you bought them, what was the price?
$4.50.
$4.50 for 6%.
I mean, to be honest though, I think they were $4.50 because we bought them from Pod Beer House, so shout out to them for supplying the beers. But I know Vauxies website direct, they're only £4. So if you go for Vauxies prices, £4. It's not bad. What? And good job the Bob was after the conversation, I mean.
It looks like it, doesn't it, Brett?
Can't shave it all off now.
Brett, I think it's because he rocked up 10 minutes later to his appointment, so the Bob's like, oh, fuck you.
I think so, yeah. I think so. He's like, I have a nameless now. But it's funny that Brett talks about beards and stuff when he kind of grow one.
I reckon growing an alright beard, he kind of grow a hair, that's a problem.
It was a bit stubbly and a bit patchy, but he has a go.
Oh, sorry, fucking, I forgot your king beard over there.
It was a better beard than his, so.
Yeah, mate, where's your bits there?
I shaved them off on purpose.
Bollocks! Where's your bits up here as well?
I shaved this line. This I do.
I shaved the lining as well.
I know this has always been this way.
The John D's.
John D's. I can't remember the last time I was in John D's when I was a kid, but I would never ever go back to John D's for a haircut.
I remember when you or Ollie went to Southwick Green for his haircut. Was it Southwick Green?
I went to the barber, the Turkish barbers in Southwick Green. It was the worst haircut he's had in his life.
Mate, when you sent us that picture, I sent it away, Dave. I was like, look at that state of that.
It was like his fringe was like doing a Mexican wave. Like, what have they done with your hair? Looked like they could have McDonald's signed his hair. Like the day before we were going on holiday as well. Like you've just spoiled our holiday for him already.
Right, Ollie.
It was horrible. But obviously, it was next door to my dad's taxi rank. So my dad knows the gaffer. He's like, look at the state of my grandson's hair off one of your lads. And obviously, my dad being a big guy, he's like, Lee, I'm really sorry. Take him down to the one in Hilton Castle and fix it. No charge. He's like, and next time you get a free haircut too.
Have you been back? Have you?
When I got to the one in Castletown now, and it's always spot on.
Nah, he looks it.
Loves it. But
no, I'm saying yours looks like you've been to the one in Castletown.
Look, I hope God Stu doesn't listen to this conversation because not going to be able
to at the end of the day, it's now to do with Stu. Stu does the best with what he's got to work with, innit?
That's it. But yeah.
Right, so for the price, £4, let's say it would be if you go from Vauxies themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I would say an 8 for the price.
I'd agree. I'd go on 8 for the price as well. Nice beers, Vauxies. See, Harry's just joined in, but Harry commented earlier on, didn't he, saying about the Sabro?
Aye. We haven't done
that's
that one
why I
yet,
wanted
Harry.
to do this one first because I seen Harry wasn't in, so I wanted to be joined in by the time we got to this one.
Yeah, we've still got the Sabro to come. Well, at the end of the day, I don't think I've had a bad drink from Vaux yet.
Like, we've not had a bad drink from Vaux to do some nice beers, and like I said, it's where they brew them. It's a very small like little brewery, so that's why they only do two a month or something in it, or 2 every 6 weeks or something. It's very limited.
They're like rock and roll shit as well, aren't they?
Aye. But I think they're nice to do some nice beers. I said I've not had a bad beer from them, so I would always recommend Vauxies. I was talking to Tyson there in me 1-to-1. He's like, "Oh, what have you got on for tonight's show?" I was like, "Oh, we've got Vauxies." He's like, "You know what? I always mean to go and get some from them. I just never did." He's like, "What time are we open till?" I was like, "About 6 o'clock." And he was going, "Oh, I'm down the beach. I finish at 4, then I'm going to the beach." So I might call, and I was like, "Look, you've got to order them before you collect them. But I'm sure if you order them and say, can I collect them later on this afternoon, it'll be all right."
I should be. When I went down, they recognised us. You're on the Beard Brothers, aren't you? Aye.
You know what? Saying that. So I went into Berto's to pick the pizza up earlier on tonight, Reed. And you know what? Saying this is one of the most nicest welcomes I've ever had when I walked in any shop. And there's this new lassie, like front of house staff. So I walked in, she was like, "Coffee up." Like the aisle between like the front of the counter and the back of Berto's. And I walked in, she was off up and she went, "Oh, hello there, you all right?" And she like probably get bubbly and out there. And I was like, I was like, "Whoa," I was like, "What's going on here?" It's like, I'm coming to a pizza shop.
Because you used to speak now with customers, aren't you?
And I was like, I'm coming to a pizza shop. She absolutely buzzing that I've come in. I was like, and then she was serving and she brought the food out. And then the big guy at the back, who I always have a good laugh with, he comes down and goes, "Your Beard Brothers on you?" I was like, "Yes, I am." he's like, "You always leave us some good reviews on Insta and on Facebook. Like, you do good food, that's why." And then
exactly,
you talk to the lassie, like, "Look, you best be good with him because he's a food review. He does food reviews." I was like, "Yeah, best not mess me all up now."
So what was Berto's tonight then?
Really nice.
Do you know what? I like Berto's, just but unfortunately for me, it's
just a little bit of a sign in it.
Mate, by the time it gets here, it's like a 20-minute drive for the delivery driver. Yeah. So the food is hot, but it's not hot. It's like a warm,
like lukewarm, innit?
Because he's got to come fucking quite a distance.
Yeah.
So I do love a Berto's. I think a Berto's is lovely. It's just geographically for me, it's
wait till next season, boy, when we're under the floodlights and we're going on a Tuesday night, get the Berto's before they kick off.
Aye, that's it. No, mate, get the Berto's on the way home.
Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I love Berto's.
Berto's, and then on the what's it called, the Metro.
On the Metro. But I was gonna get your people. I was like, I thought it was like, I always thought it was you, but I never wanted to say anything to you. I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Don't know, just because I was bad."
You're an ugly cunt.
He goes, "I've not seen you for a little while." I was like, "I've not been trying to slim down."
That's an absolute lie. I didn't believe you.
I know it's a lie. I didn't want to tell him I've been going to another pizza shop.
Which one you been going to?
Just normally just around the corner, like downhill. Or if we're ever like around south, we're going to south of Chippy, but I didn't want to say, "Look, it's because you stopped eating the 50% off on your food."
They still did a 30. 30% is still all right, isn't it?
Still good and all. It's really good.
Well, what I do is when I buy from Berto's and I get the 30% off, that basically covers the
delivery.
The deliveries, you know what I mean? So it's like free delivery.
I was buying next size up when I get a discount like that, mate. Next size pizza.
Oh no, mate, I couldn't be eating 16-inch pizzas. Fucking hell. Can barely manage for 5 slices of a fucking 12-inch.
I think I'm going to Palm for my birthday, right?
Aye, that's the secondary event, though, isn't it?
That's the second fiddle event. But they do a 20-inch pizza in the Palm, and I'm gonna get that bad boy made.
Well, you're probably best off getting the pizza at the Palm because you're not getting one out of my oven.
I know that. That's all right. I'll just take the steaks at yours. I'll do the pizza at the Palm.
Mate, you can have whatever you want because you'll be buying your own.
That's why I said. That's why I'll have the steaks at
yours.
Well,
you're off on the Wednesday, aren't you?
No, I'm off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Oh, sorry, yeah, the Thursday, sorry. We're doing on Friday. So what you doing on the Thursday?
Gone bowling for you.
Oh, that's what I was about to say. We're going to bowling.
I'm sure this is why you said that. So yeah, we're going to go to bowling.
Yeah, we'll get the order in off the lads, get the money transferred out and get the food. I think I'm going to get a tomahawk.
I'm going to get tomahawk.
Yes.
Birthday celebration, you've got to go big.
Oh, that's it, innit? Gone hard or go home, innit?
Daz'll have a sirloin, all of them.
No, with Darren, actually, I think Darren is I think he's a ribeye guy.
Ribeye type of man.
Yeah. Do you know what, right? On a bet builder on Tottenham, I always put Højbjerg to get carded. And somehow, he always gets away with not getting carded. He's probably the one of the most...
Has he been carded now?
Been carded, aye.
I put him on the past 2 games to get yellow cards. Hasn't got one.
Like, he literally... And he fucking fails about 10 times a game.
He gets away with so many. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. One of the most get-away with players for us.
It was June 21, wasn't it? The date on that beer.
Aye, June 9, mine June 21, aye. I hope it's been done.
Check dates on them. I hope it comes back and say, mine's fucking March.
I hope so. Mine's February.
You should see me brought him from the car, right? And I was at work, so I was sat on the couch, I had the laptop on my knees because I got one of them table things with the cushions. Yeah. And I saw him walking down. Literally, it was only 5 minutes before you came. And he's like, proper absolutely pagged he was.
Has he walked on just the car?
The car, right? But he was carrying the...
on that 20 feet?
Aye.
Jesus, does, man.
Oh, he's got a Højbjerg to get a yellow card.
Who does as?
He's got Sigurdsson. Shot on target. It will be shot on target. Alan Højbjerg to get carded. £2 going to win £262.
Not bad bet.
I hope it comes in for him.
Ali?
I like to rip out with Darren more.
I know, so do I.
Plum.
Who the fuck you calling Plum?
Fuck off, Plum looking motherfucker.
I call him Plum.
Oh, Realis is Realis is messaging us because we put a picture of him and his son on, and his son had like a Ralph Lauren like jumper type thing,
yeah.
And a pair. Can you remember the old school kickers?
Mm-hmm.
He had a pair of them, and I was like, "Fucking hell, Ray, you was son's right little gadget, ain't he?" And Ray's like, "We're both short asses. Who you talking about, me or me son?" I was like, "Your boy, you're a fucking spank, yeah, man." And he's like, "Hey, guys, you can tell I'm in the pub. I've had a couple of beers. Fucking put on. We're both short lad asses."
Yeah, man. Good lad,
like, Ray, I can understand what you're saying. But he's a hell of a lad, Ray. I'm in his team now. He's a good bloke.
Nice fella.
Aye, so good. The big man's on my team and all, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Have you seen? Oh no, of course you haven't seen him yet. I haven't been in the office.
I bet he's buzzing on back on there though.
I bet he's fucking not.
I know, probably the way. I think we're the only 2 people who would rip into a fucking proper muscle-out bloke.
What, a 20-stone fucking beast of a man.
Who probably just fucking knocked the both of us out with a miss.
He'd probably squash us. I think it could literally squash us. Like with like Space Jam, where you fucking squeeze him in the bottom, plays basketball with him. That's what he would do to us. He's an absolute unit, is Kyle.
And they're just taking the piss out of him. You know?
I'm very nice us.
I know, that's true. Do you know what it is? If you look at him, you'd think he's a fucking arsehole.
You'd think he's a dickhead, but he's one of the nicest blokes you'll ever meet.
He is. Like, literally, he is one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. I'm more of a dickhead than him.
Well, you're more of a dickhead than anybody, to be honest. Just spitting facts.
All right. Truth hurts, you know.
What?
Truth hurts, you know.
I thought you said that pulled pearls. I was going to say, what?
Nah, what it is, like, I'm a nice person to people who deserve to be nice to.
Of course, it's 100%. And like, I always say that it's such a cheesy saying and a cliche, but it's like treat people the way you want to be treated yourself. So if somebody's a dick to you, like you're gonna be a dick to them.
I think it was a thing I was reading. It said, "You may think I'm an arsehole, but you got to think what is your actions that make me be an arsehole to you." You know what I mean?
Definitely. I was speaking to somebody today on the phone, right? He was called Mr. Ali, and I thought maybe like some like Pakistani origin or Bangladeshi origin or something like that, right? But he got a phone call when I was on the phone with him, and then a Jamaican side came out to him, and I was like, "It's like, Mr. Ali, where are you from?" He was like, "Trinidad," and I was like, "Oh my god!" He's like, "Why?" Because I thought you sounded Jamaican there when you picked up the phone to your mate there, but to me, you're speaking like English. And he was like, "Yeah, from Trinidad." I was like, "Oh my god, it's unbelievable." And then we had a conversation for like 20 minutes, like about Sunderland and obviously the Trinidad players that we've had up here. He went, "I love Sunderland." He went, "I'm a good
Stone John and Dwight York, isn't it?
Carlos Edwards.
Oh, was he Trinidad?
Aye. Kevin Jones.
Fucking hell, we've had a few, haven't we?
We had a massive connection, that's what I'm saying. And we had a good crack, but then I was telling about, well, we had the conversation like last week about obviously like mental health and race and stuff, and he goes, "You know what is right? It's power, it's social media now, and it's a good thing," but he went, "It also leads to a bad thing." I was like, and that's when I was like, we actually had this conversation like last week saying it makes it so easy for people to be horrible.
Aye.
And he went, "Oh, 100% agree." He was like, "You wouldn't get," this is what he said, his exact words, he went, "You wouldn't get some 6 stone, skinny little prick calling some 20 stone fat bloke a fat to his face." I don't know.
You wouldn't?
No, when I thought, I'm still on the phone. And then I thought, shit, I'm smart work.
Mate, I wouldn't have went, couldn't have went.
I know.
And I'm like, "Yeah, is he last not like I'm swearing?"
I'm dropping the C-bombs on work lines.
You're a nugget.
I was like, mate, that's exactly the truth, isn't it? Like, you wouldn't see it.
Everything stopped. Big Gary's in.
Yes. He's just the C-bomb being dropped.
He has, hasn't he? Well, he was at work. But it's...
I couldn't believe, like, there, I was like, oh my God.
Oh, he's on his break at work. Thanks for the quick tuning, Gary.
That's what you call commitment. Number one fan,
isn't he? We'll need to get a T-shirt for him.
That's it.
For his food with number one fan underneath.
Actually, guys, if you don't want to put on this conversation now, send us a message what size T-shirt you've got, because I've got a spare T-shirt. And if it's the right size, you can have it.
There you go.
But,
are you there on Sunday, Gary? Are you there on Sunday?
May I?
Yeah, I'm picking you up, no doubt.
Of course you are. When I put in the group on Sunday, I was like, "What time is it on Sunday?" And they said 1 o'clock sharp. I was going to message after saying, "So what time are you picking us up, Pops?" So I thought, obviously, I'll speak to him before then.
You know what? As soon as I said, "Am I picking you up?" I thought to myself, I didn't even know why I even said that. Of course I am.
Of course.
Do you like me new face mask?
I thought it was Finn Balor Demon at first.
Well, mate, I was going to either get the Joker or Venom, and I thought I like Venom. It looks a bit more meaner.
Venom's all right. I like Venom.
Yeah, me ma was in the kitchen. I put it on and put out my eyes, and I went in, "Carol," and she's like, "You fucking idiot!" You're a bit like me, Eddie, on my home planet, a loser.
Oh, wifey, I bet she shit herself.
Oh, mate, I can't help myself. Right, I'm going to get this Hazy shade of Sabro on the go.
Let's do it.
Let's do this shit.
So this is the next beer that we have. Hazy shade of Sabro. Another one from Vauxies. Absolute beauty. There we go. Just once more for the camera there. So again, this is a double dry hop pale ale. This is only 5%.
This is a hops from Columbus, Idaho 7 and Sabro, obviously.
Gotta be.
Oh, well, Gary, you're well in there, mate. I've just seen the message he sent us. It is exactly the same size T-shirt that we've got.
Yes, Gary. There you go, mate. On the house.
On the house. We'll drop it off on Sunday for you.
You know, big time, I've opened this can and it's actually pouring out the top before I even poured anything in it. It's full to the brim. Let's have a look.
Oh, I didn't think my pour was very good there. Like,
The Ruby pour, is it?
where's
No.
Nick yet?
Oh, look at
Ah,
that.
it's better than you is.
That's beautiful, that, man.
Mate, I'm just full alcohol, me.
It's easy to get full alcohol when it's in a pint glass. But so I was just having Christina there saying, obviously, look, we can make some good money on the t-shirts that we've got now, because obviously you'll see the message and you'll see that when we get like, if you buy 6 or more t-shirts, we get them at the discounted price. I was saying to Christina, like, even if we sell the t-shirts for like 10, 15 quid a t-shirt.
But I think our plum one was Swan.
What size is plum?
Maybe an XL, I reckon.
Well, I was saying, like, because the geezer that I bought the t-shirts from, like, he messed the order up. So I wanted 2 large and an extra large. And he said there's one extra large and 2 double XL. And I was like, what are you doing here? Like, you've messed me up. I've asked for 3 t-shirts. How hard can it be to sort 3 t-shirts?
And you've got every fucking one of the t-shirts.
Like, fucking hell, man. I was like, you've got 1 right out of 3. So he sent out the correct ones. But I was like, Jesus Christ. So now we'll have, like, back stock of t-shirts.
I think Plum wants one, so we'll chat his lug off when we want to think for later. He's already said he's on tonight.
Well, he'll be steaming, so we'll get more sales.
He's on his fucking out-of-date Miller, isn't he?
He'll be ill by the time he gets on.
Yeah, do you know what it is? I don't think the big gun's out of date. Well, it can, but I don't think there's much change in it. I think it's got to be like years out of date to taste rank.
I still wouldn't like to drink them. I'd still be like, nah.
Like the best before end when they put them on beer, it's like when it's nicest, isn't it? Like Budweiser says you've got to drink within the first 110 days being brewed. I think that's just the same as everything else, so it'd be all right.
I'd imagine it would be an all. Oh, good guess he's out.
I've not tasted it yet.
Name of that. I've not drunk it.
Oh, mate, it smells lovely though.
Read the can. Oh, this is exactly the same as the last one. No different. No. Oh well then. Let's just have a drink. Cheers.
Cheers. I think I like that one better than the other one.
I like that one. That's a lot better than the other one. It's not as heavy taste, not a powerful taste.
It's a light taste, isn't it?
Yeah, surprising. Tastes quite citrusy. Does it have citrus in it? Sabro. Well, it'll be the Sabro, isn't it? The Sabro is what you'll taste there.
Yeah,
you can taste it. Really nice, that. Nice drink. Very, like I said, quite citrusy, but.
Yeah, I think it's the first time we can see my earphones in a long time. Normally you got the beard out of here. That's really nice, that one. It's a lot. I think it's better than a hazy, better than Don't Hold Back.
Definitely.
Don't Hold Back was still nice, but
the better one of the two of them
is better. Yeah.
So Harry was right. That was a nice drink.
He was right. Harry said it was a nice drink. So the can, we'll have to give it a 9.
9,
it's the same as.
Yeah.
However, no. Do you know what? I'm going to give it 9.5 because I like the clue.
Yeah, I was about to say you don't want to give it a little bit better because of the mango effect of it, like the wavy effect of it.
Yeah.
It's a decent like hippie kind of look on the can, doesn't it? I think that's what they've gone for there.
Well, I think it's the same brightness as a hazy shade of Citra, isn't it? Yeah.
Gone for the same design, haven't they? So yeah, good one from Vauxies.
The pour, I'm going to go a 9 as well.
Yeah, same pour.
Actually, 9.5 because it was still a good pour. Same as the other one. I kind of give it less than the other one.
Definitely.
9.5. Taste, I'm going to give it an 8.5.
I'll agree because it was a better taste than the last one. In price, same price.
And so overall for Don't Hold Back, what was the score? Give it a 9.
9.5. 7.5.
9.5. 7.5.
8.5.
8 for the price. And this one 9. 8.5. Yeah. And this one 9.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that'll do.
Gonna have to be because I forgot to write them down. Stop writing them down. So yeah.
That's how we roll. LD.
Yeah. Vaux have done well with these. Another 2 lovely drinks from them. I would definitely say get them both.
But mate, I'm gonna get steaming tonight, like, because we've got knee work tomorrow. Like last week was a bit of a killer, wasn't it? With us
I've
both
seen
being
the
at work
Tyson
the
one
next
a
day.
day, like McGaffer, and I was like, this feels like it's the first like weekend I've been off in a long time. Like it was only 2 weeks ago, but it doesn't feel it because I've been doing the full weekend.
Been a long 2 weeks. Been a long 2 weeks.
Doing the full weekend last week, and then obviously getting up to this point today, and obviously doing Brewskis last week, getting steaming, waking up Saturday morning, uploading everything. I was like, Jesus, it was rough.
Mate, I had an espresso, and I've got 12 out of 13 strength espresso. I want them on a Saturday morning. I was like,
espresso.
mate, it was like having a fucking sniff of coke. I was like,
I wouldn't know what that feels like.
Yeah, me neither. If anyone's watching from work,
if anyone's watching, that's what we're being told.
Aye.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't know what that tastes like.
Sniffney told us.
Definitely fun. But yeah, I enjoy that one from Vaux. Hazy shade of Sabro. Really nice drink.
Yeah, it is a really nice drink. I think it's one of the better ones. I think it's probably the best one I've had from Vaux.
What have we had from Vaux again? We've had the Hazy shade of Sitver.
I had the dark one.
Yeah.
There
was another one. I can't think of the other one.
Just check. We've had them. It'll be on.
Clear one. Look back with it if we can't remember it.
Well, mate, do you know what it is, right? When people say, "Oh, which is your favourites and that," and what score did you give this and that and the other, and I'm like, I don't know because I've done this. Is like it's a year old.
That's it. Like, I think
we've done this nearly 52 times.
We're coming up to the best part of the year now. Probably not actually, but like 3/4 of the year we've been doing Brewskis for now. And when something Dan's, like you said, what's the best drink you've had? I can probably tell them one of the best ones I've had.
Burdened.
I can tell them that, but to say what do you think the difference is between like maybe this and this, and it's like really hard to see it because we've had that many.
Because I can't remember.
That's it. That's 100%.
Let's check episode 2.
That's it. You'll have to go watch the video to find out what you thought because I couldn't remember.
You watch a video, we've done a review on it. I'm not here to tell you once I know what it is.
That's 100% it. But
yeah, this I do like this Hazy shade of Sabro. It's really nice.
Yeah, I think it's a nice drink as well. 5% double dry hop pale ale.
You got that.
That was just the buffering. That was the connection issue.
Mate, I was gutted earlier when we picked this one up, and I went sat, and you never said Suma. I was gutted.
You said what?
I went, and we got this from McCall's Brewery, Sat, and I was hoping you'd say Suma for Sat Suma.
Oh, I didn't hear it. I never heard it.
I was gutted. You never said it. Bastard.
We're not on the same wavelength for all the jokes. Like it's funny that you said we might go on shine up like half the time, and we know what we're talking about as well. So it's mad like stuff like, oh, we're halfway there, we're Bon Jovi in it, like, and we know what's going on.
It's like when you got to Costa Coffee, I'm off for a Diego.
It's mad like the shape up.
Where you're up to, Diego's.
Right, so we talk absolutely some shape, but it's all on the same wavelength.
Oh, that's it.
People must think, what the fuck are these two talking about?
I speak now with Dave today. He's bringing the ring for Mick to kiss.
For Cass to kiss the
ring. So I'm thinking on that Friday you can have 6 households. So it's going to be me, you, Plum, Dave, Mick, and Brett. 6 Saturday, wouldn't it?
Good evening. Good day.
Nah, it'd be class, mate. Especially if it's sunny.
100%. Be nice to get the sun out. Would be nice, but even if it's not, we'll still just have a good time anyways.
Mate, we'll just buy a gazebo, 30 quid from B&M's, get your Mars discount.
That's it, get up there. Should come good this time.
As long as the gazebo guns out with a fucking barbecue and out with a fucking table and chairs, we'll get a deck of cards out and all, get them a chase here.
What a night. No. Cannot wait.
Anyway, we're coming to the end of this, aren't we?
I didn't really see what time. I'd not be too far actually. We'll wrap this up now then, and then we'll just carry on the podcast itself.
We will indeed. So tonight we've had
Don't Hold Back by Vaux, and also a Hazy shade of Sabro by Vaux as well. 2 really nice drinks. Sweden.
With Dave will not be allowed out. He has to get the thumbprint off his head. You know what, Andy? You're probably right. Andy, are you coming up? By you got that thumbprint on your head now as well? You've got a white kid. Eyes likes to give it the big and like.
Does he? Well, them 2 drinks there from Vaux.
Oh, you motherfucker, Harry Kane! Unbelievable, Jeff. Harry Kane. On the volley, into the bottom corner, 1-0 Tottenham.
Really?
Yes.
Just because you went, oh, you motherfucker. I can actually see in the reflection of the picture behind there that Harry Kane's now chatting to the referee. I'm looking over your shoulder so I can see what's happening behind you.
Harry Kane 1-0, that's 20 quid. I told you it's like printing money.
Printing money, make it rain, baby.
Darren said, I reckon he'll score tonight.
I never. Who had Harry Kane? You had Harry Kane.
No, but you did last week when he never scored.
Right. I knew somebody had him at some point.
Did you have him on the have a shot on target?
I put on.
Oh, there you go.
That's it. Printing money.
Tomorrow bet's fucking.
That's it. Coming up, innit?
Yeah.
Get up there.
Obviously, I'll transfer it out to fucking Sky betting to Paddy because I fucking didn't like you.
I know.
Paddy, you get 2 goals up and you get the fucking payout.
That's it. It's all good for that one.
I ain't messing about Sky, and if you lose by 1 game, you get fucking money back as a free bet. You do not. Sky bet's useless.
I mean, like that. I've been stung with that many times, like in the past.
Aye, we was twice in a week with you. You fucking arsehole.
Bastard.
Andy, I'm allowed out when I want to be. I'll be his substitute. Well, Andy, keep your phone close because Dave and Marty's not allowed to be in the same place, I reckon.
And it's my birthday, so I've got to be there.
I bet you Christina puts a blocker on it somehow.
That's it, Well, she's getting her hair done on the Friday, so she'll get her hair done and then she'll pick the kids up from school and I'll be out all day. I'll
pick you up about 1 o'clock and then we'll pick Plum up and I think I've got to pick Mick up as well. Our Dave is... I might have to pick Brett up and all. Well, I didn't mind because that's at mine, so... But our Dave, his door lives at the top of the bank, so he'll just walk down. Because he'll be stopping with him while he's up, so...
Yeah, cool.
I'll pick Plum, Mick and Brett up. Cool. 5 of you, you'll all fit in the car. Mick will have to be in the front.
Cool. Yeah, let's finish this up, boys, so we'll cut this off.
Aye. So tonight was Hazy shade of Sabro and Don't Hold Back. Two brews from Vauxies. I call it Vauxies still. I
call it Vauxies still, yeah. I call it Vaux, but to us it'll all be Vauxies.
I really enjoyed them both. 8 in the 8.5, you kind of gone round.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. One got 8 and one got 8.5.
No, I didn't want to give Sabro a 9.
Right, so it was 9 for a can, 9.5 for the pour, 8.5 for the drink, and 8.5 for the price. So overall, 8.5. The other one got knocked down because it was a 7.5 on the taste, wasn't it?
Fair enough, yeah. Cool.
Yes, alright, so 8 and 8.5. However, we might listen to this back and be like, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that Marty was right, aye. But yeah, cool.
Andy, I've been out with Donna and Stevie's for drink. Stevie's blasting Stevie Wood. Stevie Wood plays the guitar and sings songs in Benidorm. Stevie loves them.
Oh, class.
Did I tell you the other day that I was getting told off by a customer because I said I don't think I'm going to get the job?
No.
People like you. I was like, people like me? I went, mate, I'm not being funny, but you're 70-year-old. You haven't got a life. I went, I could want a family in that, so I'm going to jeopardise all that for a job that I don't need. I was like, I don't think so, mate. Oh, penalty, Gilfie Sigurdsson. Unbelievable, Jeff, and it's 1-1, Everton, 1-1. Gilfie Sigurdsson. Sent the keeper the wrong way. Cool as you like, put in the other corner.
Fucking hell, Jeff.
And
You've gone full Chris Kamali.
He just looked at the ground and he's like...
Supposed to keep us updated on what's happening?
Well, mate, I just saw the penalty shout there. Hey, it's just gone in. You know what I mean? What? Hey, you're not missed a goal, have you?
Gone full Jeff. Gone full Cammy.
What's happening? I don't know.
That was class. But yeah.
Do you know what? I don't think it's a fucking penalty.
Is it not?
Let's have a look at this angle. He's kicked the ground.
Oh.
How's he give that as a penalty? Right, I can't see. All it shows is when he's hitting the ground and he's going over. It doesn't show you before that because the camera angle didn't get it. But if that is the camera angle, that is not a penalty at all. There might be another camera angle. Well, put it this way. They're on Michael Oliver and they show Michael Oliver. So that to me says that Michael Oliver's had a fucking Burton here. Oh, mate.
Exactly, at the Western.
Aye. I would not be surprised if Tottenham got a penalty to even this out. Like, I think that he's fucked up, but you kind of against it, can you?
No, definitely not.
I'm surprised VAR never got involved and said, "Look, he's kicked the fucking ground." Do you know what it was like? But not as bad when Vidal kicked the ground against Real Madrid.
They went flying. Can't believe he's still trying to play that off as a pen and all.
But as I said, it's. I've only seen it from the one angle, and that angle, it comes into shot as he's kicking the ground.
Mm.
The other angle might show like he got contacted, that's why he's kicked the ground. But if they're showing the referee, it's not normally a good thing, is it?
Nah, all eyes on the ref, innit? But
Mourinho doesn't look at me.
Oh, Mourinho never looks at me. Class.
I bet you weren't happy when John Terry liked his picture of his daughter turning 18.
Fantastic. GT, man. What a player.
But you wouldn't fucking you wouldn't fucking trust him around your wife, would you?
No, definitely not. You get him any of my house.
Aye, so so I've enjoyed this podcast and this Brewskis. We'll be jumping back on the podcast for about half an hour or an hour, chatting shit that we can't chat on here. And that's about it from me. Have you got out?
No, again, if you watch us, if you're tuning in live to us on this video, thank you very much. Again, if you watch it in your own leisure, we really appreciate it. Do drop us a like on this video. Let us know what beers you want us to try, as we always say it. If you want to get on Insta, come on Insta with us. If you want to come on the podcast after Instagram, let us know. We'll make it happen for another day as well. But yeah, from Beaver's side, have a lovely weekend, guys. Stay safe. Take it easy. Let it go. I've just heard
literally, I tried to use the mouse to turn off Instagram like an absolute nugget.
No, I was like, I could still hear the video playing in the background. I'm thinking, what's going on there? And then I realised it was I had Instagram loaded on the window behind it.
You're an idiot.
I know. Fantastic though.
Right, let's have a look. Harry Kane's paid out that made 20 quid in the account.
That's it. That's what I like when it pays out straight away. Get up there, take that.
That fucker's getting transferred straight out. The money hasn't even gone in yet. I'm transferring it out.
That's it. There's your plum FIFA at 10. He knows.
He knows. If you know, you know.
When you know, you know. Oh, I'm looking at some now what I find funny.
2 seconds, I'll go on and ring him.
Oh, let's put him on out.
I'm going to mate.
Can't hear him. Turned up.
Plum. What date was on your bottles like?
Same as yours, June 21.
Well, what you complain about? That's fucking 2 months away, man.
That's all right, but I got mine from a different shop.
I know, but when you went, check the dates, I thought you had one from March, you daft cunt.
No, it's because Tate's fucking said all that package shop in Washington, he's nobody out of date.
Right, so just let you know, we're on the podcast, Aaron. So,
All right,
Oh my god, he's absolutely what were you with that? I love him, me. He's so
sorry
funny.
about the language that you might have just heard.
We don't condone
Could you
that.
hear him?
Aye.
Oh, God.
He's so funny, man. So funny.
Aye.
I'm
I'm
just
just going to nip for a piss. I've been pissing all day like a racehorse.
Have you?
Aye, I've been drinking water all day because I'd been dehydrated last night.
Oh,
So I broke the seal on the water early doors, didn't I?
absolutely neat good anyway, that.
Be back in a second.
Cool. Just fill some time in. I'll just chat shite by myself, just looking at the camera, chatting shite. Just like I do without Steve, to be honest, as well there. But yeah, I'll have a cheeky little plug while I'm waiting for Steve as well. If you listen to our videos now, or if you listen to them, like I said, live with us, or on the download on YouTube, on Amazon, Apple, Spotify, drop us a like, drop us a comment, subscribe to the videos. Even YouTube as well, please. Obviously, we couldn't probably ask for enough at the moment to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're in like 44 subs and we need to get 100 so we can change the name so it's easy to give out. So at the moment, people go, oh, what's your YouTube name? And we're like, youtube.com/XYZ12TMSS, whatever. And we need 100 subs so we can change it to youtube.com/BeardBrothersFood is where we want to be. And that's what we're saying at the moment. So if you get this point and you're still listening, just quickly swipe up, go onto YouTube, find us. We'll put the link in for this as well. And please just click on it and drop us a sub. It will help us out massively as well. We will really appreciate it. And that's all I've got to do, that little cheeky little plug while waiting for Steve to have a piss. Couldn't have done it beforehand. I think it's at his old age now, I think
But you leave it, you like that.
35, I think he is now, so he probably needs it. He's getting on. He's an old bastard.
Sorry to leave you like that, mate.
All right, Steve, how you doing, mate? You all right?
Not too bad, mate. Just been telling out Darren off. I'm sure he's steaming.
Who does?
You just sent a message. Ha
I've seen him. Should have got Christine on doing the shots with us last week.
Oh, well, if she wants to go on, I've still got two of them bad boys.
Go on, Nick, now. Go on, do it.
Fuck that.
Do
Not
you?
that one, mate. That is absolutely dog cotton, that.
No, that I didn't. I like that one better than the chili one.
That one. That's the one. The Jamaican rum.
I know.
You know that tastes like absolute ethanol.
One.
Mate,
I
it tastes
know,
like
you know.
paint stripper.
No, I'll take that one over the chili one.
You fucking nugget.
The chili one just burnt us, man. It just burnt the inside.
Mate, you're a Denver.
Oh, what?
Denver Nugget.
Denver Nugget. I wouldn't have got that one. I didn't know. I've never heard of a Denver Nugget in my life.
Basketball team.
Is it? Oh, that's
That's
why
where the gold rush happened in America, in Colorado. So a
What's
gold
that?
nugget. So it's where the gold rush happened in America.
Uh-huh.
It was in Colorado. So Denver Nuggets, like gold nuggets.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're called the Nuggets.
Cool. Makes sense.
I've got loads of useless shit knowledge. Like,
If I was mega into basketball, I'd probably have known that, but I'm not mega into basketball.
have you heard that that Kobe Bryant is in the Hall of Fame, Basketball Hall of Fame, and Michael Jordan's doing his induction speech?
Massive bat in this. To be honest, you couldn't get anybody else to do it, could you? When you
Nah,
think about it.
because when MJ Jordan left, he passed the torch on to Kobe,
That's
didn't
it.
he?
Of course it was. Yeah, he passed it on.
And then you had like pretenders like LeBron, or LeFlop as I call him.
The flop.
But you know what it is? It's fucking people like Skip Bayless, right? This is what annoys me. Skip Bayless says LeBron's not the GOAT, right? I don't think he's a GOAT, but But his argument is he's only won 4 championships out of 9 attempts. But Tom Brady's the GOAT in his eyes because he's won 6 championships. Well, he did at the time in 10 attempts. And Shannon Sharp would be like, yeah, but then you're using different than that. You're saying he can't be the GOAT because he's only won 4 out of 10. But you're saying he's a GOAT because he's won 6 out of 10. You can't do it. You can't use the same formula for an argument for and against, yeah? And that's what annoys us about Skip Bayless. He's a fucking arsehole, the old cunt.
Elon.
Hating me. He hates Rogers, doesn't he? He's getting on to him now because he hosted Jeopardy.
I was
a program that he's liked since he was a boy, you know what I mean?
It's mad, isn't it? Like I said, when people have like because somebody doesn't have the same view or perspective as you, like people take offense with it, people like kick off about stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, we didn't agree on everything, and it's just a case of
we agree on Ardley's out.
I know that it's very rare.
I think you're a shit forward on FIFA. You cannot hold the ball up, you cannot score. You turn into trouble all the time.
Because I'm going to get the assist.
Are you joking me? I've got the worst assists on the team because I've got you and Mick fucking.
Nah, then I've got the best assists.
Actually, I think I've scored more goals than you, Mick, and that was Darren put together.
I've probably got more assists than you and Mick and Darren put together.
Mick's got more assists than you.
Eh?
Mick's got more assists than you,
No,
mate.
he hasn't.
Ah, he has.
No, he hasn't.
I bet you he has.
What do you want to bet? Do you want to bet now?
We'll bet.
Bet the Tomahawks.
Bet the Tomahawks, yes.
Shake. Verbal shake. Right, so this is it. Oh, I can't wait for this bet.
I used to lose a $5 off the fucking bet we had a couple of weeks ago.
No, I didn't. I transferred it straight on the show.
Oh yeah, but you still owes a $5 off the squats.
No, that was not a true
on it. I but we didn't shake on it when we betted the last time, but you still paid out.
We did. We shook on it like this now.
Tell you what, I might just load FIFA up now and have a look.
Well, just wait. We'll hang about and then.
No, I want to do it on here.
No, I want it to come back as a thing to come back to next week.
Didn't worry. If I've won, it'll be all over his social media.
So when you don't see this tonight, just fully take and acknowledge that I've got more assists. So I'll bring it up in conversation next week.
Well, this will not go on air till tomorrow. So if you don't see it tonight, it's because you're not listening to it tonight. So Tatney notice a fucking haircut over there.
But I was saying that by the time they listen to it tomorrow.
You know, you look like with that haircut. You look like David out of Friends. You know, the scientist guy.
Don't know if I've seen him yet.
I'll get a picture of him.
What season does he come in? Because I've only seen it. Season 5.
The one that Phoebe falls in love with, the scientist, and he guns to Minsk.
No, I've only seen Phoebe fall in love with the police officer so far.
Mate, this is before the police officer, man.
Is it? Oh, I can't remember it then. So he hasn't paid our Netflix bill, so I can't watch it. I don't know, like him.
No, because that's when back in the older days, but when he comes back into it.
Mm-hmm. I need to play a Netflix bill before I can start watching them again. Because I try to watch them on Jesters, right? But it's such old quality, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't watch it on that.
Yeah, I'll flick my. But didn't it give it to your kids or anything like that? I'll flick my Netflix details out.
Man, you're not getting on with the little scuffs.
I'll flick mine over for you.
Sweaty Gans when she picked the kids up and came in, she went, we're talking about Netflix. She went, gone up to 14 quid. I was like, didn't care, didn't pay for it. She went, but I think you should start paying. And I was like, no. So she went, why?
14 quid?
14 quid or something.
Doris pays for hers.
I think you should pay for it because it's you and the kids that watch. I'm like, I'm not asking you to pay for it. I don't really care. Like,
I know, it was Christina who tell you a scruff.
I was like, I'm not paying for it. Not a chance.
Live on a podcast.
Had a lot of time.
Like, when I was watching it today, I was going to take a picture, but I'll tell you what, right? You still haven't seen the best of Ross yet.
So got to come.
Do you know when Ross comes into his own when is he in the flat yet?
He just moved into the fat naked guy's flat, yeah.
Mate, that is the beginning of how when Ross. Have you seen Pivot yet?
Yeah, that's why I knew what you were talking about. I was like, pivot in capitals. When trying to return the sofa in 2 halves with the arms missing. Like,
I'll give you $4 store credit.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I'll take store credit.
Ross starts coming in his own, mate. You'll see the episode soon when he whitens his teeth for the date.
I was watching one episode not so long, about a month ago. We're lying in bed, like Christine was asleep. Well, like fading out of sleep. She was in asleep, waking up. And I was watching Friends. I was laughing me back off at one episode, and she must have woke up with me laughing. And she must have heard what was being said, and she went, "Oh, this is when Phoebe does this, isn't it?" I was like, "What?" She went, "Phoebe does this." She went, I was like, "I don't know. It hasn't got that point yet. I have not seen it." And then literally 10 seconds later, I was like, "I'm gonna put a fucking pillow over your head in a minute." I was like, "I can't believe that."
It'd be like that, wouldn't it? It'd be like,
I just want the full bit from us, like the full sketch was spoiled because she woke up from my fucking sleep and told what happened. I was like, just because you watch it a million times a week with your mom and dad. Couldn't believe it, me. I was raging.
Mate, I've put it back on. I'm laughing me back off again at it. What was it bit I was laughing at earlier? Oh, it's where they go back and say, when Monica goes, what if I never lost weight? And Ross is like, what if I never got divorced? And Rachel's like, which time? Is like, the first time.
Yeah, that was not so long ago as well.
Oh, well, you haven't getting a bit where they got to Vegas, have you?
No.
Oh, mate, you're in for a treat then.
I think they spoke about going, but they haven't actually went yet.
Well, Joy's gone for a job down there.
Job interview,
so I'll fly out, yeah.
I think
there's a little bit, and
must be the next
Phoebe
episode,
singing us. Mate, when they come back to New York, something's happening, right? And Phoebe sings a song about Ross. And I just absolutely, I rewinded it yesterday to watch it again.
You know what, like Phoebe, like she plays a fantastic part. Like Smelly Cat, what a song! What a song Smelly Cat is. It's up there, like the modern day Soft Kitty from Big Bang Theory.
I like it when what's he called? Joey Ganstra. Yeah, you know a deal about Santa Claus, don't you? That he's not real, and she's like, is he not?
Phoebe plays a fantastic part in it.
But Ross is my ultimate favourite, right? I said, Dave went to us. I went, who's your favourite? And he said, Chandler, I think. And I went, why? And he said, listen, you went, but Chandler comes out with the funny things, but who's the best character? And I was like, what happens to him? Who does this? What happens to him on this? What happens to me? What happens to him? And he's like, actually, it's Ross. Every time something absolutely epic happens, it's Ross who's involved.
Yeah, I think we can all have a personal favourite in the show, but the best episode is the best character in total is Ross. But I think, like I said, we'll all have a personal favourite.
Oh, yeah. But Ross is like, when I was growing up, Chandler was my favourite, and then Joey became a favourite. But then when I got older, I was like, actually, I appreciate Ross more.
You start realising now what Ross brings to the table, yeah.
Just the things he comes out with.
It's class, man.
Pivot. I don't know how that never worked, Rachel. Me neither, because you had a drawer and everything.
I had a drawing.
And Chandler's like that. What do you mean when you were saying pivot?
Chandler's fantastic, and like, oh my god, because he's like obviously so immature, isn't he? Like, and his mind works like a little.
Mate, do you know what? I'm trying my best not to spoil stuff for you.
That's what I want to bring back.
No. I'm trying to think of the ones before pivot. I'm trying not to say ones after pivot.
What's before pivot is when they're sitting in Central Perk, and they're talking about Les and off, like, and like she got with him, and somebody mentioned boobies, and Chandler goes, she said boobies. And he leaves out, and he's like, "What a kid!" It's fantastic.
You know what my favourite episode ever is the one where Phoebe does the insemination, having the quiz for the apartment.
Oh yeah.
And, the lightning round. It's got the little lightning strike.
Do you know what my favourite
bit of it is? What was Monica's nickname when she was a high school hockey goalkeeper? Big fat goalie.
It got me as well. Like obviously they win the apartment off them, and then obviously they had it for a little while, and then obviously just Monica and Rachel just like swap it back over.
When they give him the tickets for the Knicks game.
And then Joey comes in, he's like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" He doesn't know what's happened, and he's like, he doesn't know. So he walks back into like this apartment, like, and he's stuck. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, and then they're like, "Brilliant, oh, you took our apartment." He's like, "Yeah, we took it and put like signs on the door." And he's like, "Oh, what can I do about that then? What can I do?"
He's like, "I don't want to do anything."
Like Joey starts missing the apartment though. He starts missing that TV system he built.
Oh, when he gets locked in it.
I gets locked in. He bet me $5 I couldn't get in. And I tell him,
and you willingly got in there. He's like, "Yeah, he goes, what else did you do? Ask you to bend over."
And I tell him not to take the lazy boys.
Oh man, they took the lazy boys.
That's fantastic. The duck and the chicken as well.
Mate, when he's like, what's Monica's high school hockey goalkeeper nickname? Big fat goalie. It's just like I was buckled at that point.
Monica was a heifer, wasn't she?
And Rachel had the big keg, didn't she?
Right.
2 seconds.
We've got a flood.
Oh, I'm going to have to go on me. I've got a flood. 2 seconds.
Flood?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I will. We'll call it then. All right, I'll call off.
All right, no worries.
All right, see you in a bit, big dog. Right, well, unfortunately, guys, we obviously got to cut this episode short. Some errors in his house. I think he's got a flood, as he just said. So we'll fill you in next week to see how that went in. We'll also fill you in next week to let you know how the bet went. I'm pretty sure I'm winning this bet as well. And if I don't, I'll be absolutely furious because I'll owe him another 5 in 2 weeks. But again, from Vaux, who provided the beers tonight, Port Beer House, who sold us the beers. Everybody that's obviously listened to this now and everybody that's keeping us the support going. Pardon me, them beers are lifting. Obviously brought us in the top 100 of iTunes charts there for improv and comedy. Really appreciated that. Massive respect. For anyone that also doesn't subscribe to us at the moment, please, the link will be in the comments for YouTube itself. Please drop it on YouTube. Subscribe, comment, like, let us know what you think of it. Even if it's terrible, tell us it's terrible. We don't care. It'll all help us as well. So let us know how it goes. If you want to be on the show, please again let us know. We'll make it happen. You don't have to be on the video like we are now. We can use just the audio, which is good enough for us. If you're a bit camera shy, that's not a problem at all. But you see me and Steve, we'll have a laugh. We're just that general everyday bloke. We like to have a beer. We like to have a laugh, and we don't really take too much serious. So if you want to come on, let us know. But again, from Steve, who's at the Bill, from me, my other side of Beer Brothers Food. Hope you guys have a lovely weekend. Stay safe. Beer Brothers out. Stop recording now. Take care, guys.